Hello guys, happy Monday. Come on in. I am excited to be here again. We had a great weekend and I am still just shocked at what everybody accomplished. Okay, let's see here. This is Deb with Art and Grace and my segment for Craft Around the Clock this week. Happy to be here on this Monday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. Hello, Phyllis and Donna. How are y'all today? Happy day, guys. Happy day. You guys let me know how you're doing. And I know we've had a lot of bad weather over the weekend, so please let me know if you guys are okay or if your area is in need of prayer. Hello, Cheryl. Hi, Andrea. Glad y'all are popping in. Y'all can help me get this out there. I would appreciate it, as Tracy's going to get me shared over into Craft Around the Clock and all the things. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Lita. Glad y'all are coming on. I'll go ahead and start getting out our paint. Good morning, Sheila. Hi, Brenda. Okay, no problem. You take care of you. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Linda Sue. Thank you for sprinkling, Lisa. I appreciate it so much. I sure do. Hey, Lori. Happy Monday to you. We're going to do what I'm just calling a praise piece, I guess. A celebratory piece of art. Hi, Linda. Glad you're here. I love all those pretty emojis. Isn't it funny how you can see something like that and it just makes you smile? Or it does me. I hope it does y'all. I mean, just little things. You got to find the beauty and the good in the little things that we have, you know. Hi, Angie. Hi, Cindy. Hello, Deb. Oh, goodness. I can't take credit. I wish I could, but no. I mean, it's just a total group effort and amazing turnout by all of you guys that makes that happen. So, wow, it was a fantastic day. If you were not a part of it, I'm so sad because you almost just had to be there to feel the love. There was so much love all day Saturday. So many people sharing their experiences and, you know, just lots of prayers, lots of support. It was really a great day. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Susan, thank you. It really was. Yeah, you felt it, Lisa, right? I sure did. Hi, Goldie. Hi, Veronica. How are you feeling, hun? I've been wondering about you. So I'm coming in here, guys, with some white and some really light yellow. This is called Sunny Day, one of my favorites for summer. And I'm going to start with this first, and we're going to do a center. You're going to use this brush the entire time. It's a large, round brush. And so we're just going to start getting a center to this piece. And I'm going to make it probably pretty big in the middle here. Hi, Michelle. Good, Sheila. I know. I loved seeing you guys. And I was so busy doing all of the behind the scenes and getting people help they needed and things that I couldn't always comment. But I was on everybody's live, every single one, for the entire day. And so I saw you there, you know, like there's a lot of people I saw supporting every single creator, which is amazing because that's a long day. That was a long 12-hour day, and it's pretty hard to commit your whole entire day to that. But some of you were able to, and wow, we sure appreciated that. So look how easy you are. This is one of those paintings where you're letting the brush do the work. You don't have to do anything other than just this little, look, tapping motion with the brush. I am kind of going around in a circular motion, but other than that, the brush does the work. This is my absolute favorite round brush. And so I will, up in the description of this video, I have a few things. I've got a link to get to Craft Around the Clock so that you can see the next creator after me. And then I've got a link to my website. I've got my favorite art supplies on a list. And if you go to my website, there's a page that has favorite art supplies on one of the pages. And you just click on that. It will take you to my Amazon store, not store, but my lists. And it will show you this paintbrush. It's a DecoArt, and I just absolutely love it. Hi, Bev from Houston. Happy you're here. Hi, Vicki. It was Tamara, and if y'all didn't see Tamara's junk journal, I keep teasing her that I can't hardly call it a junk journal. There's no junk about it. It is a complete work of art. It was just stunning, so well done, with so much love. And Tamara and I both prayed that the right person would get it, and she did. And we're so grateful because lots of love and effort went into that, just like most of the things that everybody did. And it was so good to see people bidding and, wanting to get those things in the right hands. And there is another Alzheimer's event this Wednesday in Craft Round the Clock. So we will support that as well. It doesn't matter which one you support because all of the funds are going to the same Alzheimer's Association. So, it's doing wonderful things. And we saw Saturday just how many of you are affected. I mean, it's pretty shocking. Even though I hear the statistics all the time, I know what they are, it still always kind of saddens and shocks me just how many of us are in that club of caring for someone or loving someone who's suffered with Alzheimer's. So I'm so happy to see everybody kind of jumping on board and being involved and doing their part. And do you know how much we raised? We raised $20,182 as of this morning. I haven't checked or anything since this morning, but yes, over 20,000. And it's just a complete miracle because my goal that I set was 10,000. And I knew that was going to be hard to reach this year. And I was okay with it. I just completely feel that basically God's in control of what is raised, and we're in hard times and not everybody can donate, and that's totally okay. So I ask people to share and those kind of things if they can't. And I kept having to raise. I would look at the total and be like, what? We're over 10,000? What? What do you mean we're over 11,000? I kept having to go in and raise the goal because we kept beating what I would put it to. So I raised it probably 6 times. And finally, the last thing I raised it to was 20,000. And I was like, there's no way we can get, this is just crazy. I just can't even tell you how stunned I was. So y'all did it. It's amazing. Hi, Patty. I know, isn't it pretty? So we started with white and yellow in the middle, sunny day with some white. And now we're using bright yellow for this darker yellow. And it's just kind of makes a nice blended look. Oh, hi, Liz. Thank you. You can't say you. Everybody blew it away. It sure wasn't me. Sue, thank you. I'll be watching you on Wednesday. Andrea, thank you. How are you and Bubba? That's right, Lisa. It really does. It does become personal. Didn't it, Janice? I agree. I sure do. Hi, Dana. Good morning. Are you home today? Or are you working, girl? I've been thinking about you. Hi, Liz. Yeah, y'all say hi when you get here. Thank you for sprinkling. I sure do appreciate it. We need to get this out there. You know how it is. We got to spread the love. Okay, so we've got our pretty, I don't know what you want to call this. I guess maybe flower shape. Honestly, as I was doing this, I just was kind of painting. I just was kind of doing it and not thinking too much, and this is what happened. So I'm taking that light pink. I did put just a little white because I'm kind of blending these into each other. But again, you see how I'm just letting the brush make the stroke. So as long as you're just getting enough paint on there and just kind of pull it down into that yellow a little bit, it's going to kind of come together. Hi, Christy. Good morning. Thank you so much for sprinkling, you guys, and just giving hearts. That helps too. Lets Facebook know that you are enjoying it. And I don't know about the rating. I hope that helps. I keep seeing y'all tell me, I rated your video, so thank you. I hope that helps too. Who knows? We just kind of plug along and know that eventually we'll get out there, right? Thank you, Deborah. I feel like I need to be congratulating y'all. Y'all did it. I mean, I might have organized it, but boy, y'all came through like no other. And I just I feel the love. I feel the support. I feel God was in it, you know, and bringing people that were able to even donate. You know, it's hard times. And that's why, you know, I don't know why I ever doubt, because I was thinking, you know, in this economy, we're going to be just really struggling to get 10,000. And God just chuckles, right? He's just like, boy, ye of little faith. You don't know what I can do and who I can bring and how I've blessed them. You don't know that. You know? So the people that he's blessed turned around and blessed other people with it. So it's really cool to see. Okay, so now we've got this pink coming into the picture here. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Brookie. How are you today? Hi, Diana. I hope I didn't miss you. I don't know if I hope I've said hi to everybody. If I haven't, you come back through and say hi again, because I really do like to say hi to everybody. Sometimes I even go back in the comments and just make sure, see if I missed anybody, but I sure try not to. I want to see who's here, and I like to see who's here. I'm just enlarging a little bit with my pink and just a touch of white on my brush, but you're just letting that brush make these little petal shapes. Super, super easy. Okay, now we're going to go on. His is pretty. Dawn. Do you mean this or something else? Hi, Carol. Isn't it true, Patty? For sure. Yeah, I learned a big lesson, you know. It doesn't matter what the economy's doing. It doesn't. He's going to do what he can do. Okay, I'm taking that pretty purplish, it's called Vivid Violet, and I'm going to come into that pink. So again, start out here and just kind of come down with your petals. And just come into that pink. Just covering up those tips. Hi, Elizabeth. You were there. I saw you a lot Saturday. It was just so great to see so many people supporting it. And I know a lot of people were busy. It was the day before Father's Day, so a lot of people were probably traveling and busy, and that's okay. But I encourage you to look at some of the replays. So on my page, I've got a post that has the schedule. You can go there and just click on people's link if you want to, or you can go to the Creatives for Alzheimer's group and look at the videos there. Also, they've been posting their pictures. So if you see something and you're like, ooh, I'd love to know how to do that, then you can go back and watch their video, right? But so many creative people doing all kind of different things. None of them were the same, which was, you know, always amazing to me, that we all do such different things, which is the beauty of a community, like an art or craft community, is so many creative people, and we had that common Alzheimer's theme. Hope I'm in the frame here right. But yet everybody different. They were good. They were. So what kind of weekend did y'all have, or what kind of Father's Day did y'all have? We went to church. Our grown kids, of course, came and went with us, and it's always nice to have them there. And we came home and had lunch, took naps. Ron and I were both tired for different reasons. And then had, we did gifts for him. And then Maddie, my daughter, is a really excellent baker. And she made, of course, everything's from scratch with her. And she made homemade brownies. They were so decadent. She used a recipe from the, hold on, what's his name? The Preppy Kitchen. Or Peppy. Is it Peppy or Preppy? It might be Peppy. I don't know. He is so good. Everything she's ever made from him is so good. He's our favorite. And so we had that with ice cream. We just really had a great day yesterday as a family. Oh, hi, Deborah. I'll be watching you Wednesday. Enjoy the presenters. Oh, goodness. Deb, thank you for bringing that up. You guys, talk about a huge blessing. So let me show you. We're going to go into this purple. So I had to get some ALzheimer's purple in here because this is kind of like, what I'm calling this is my praise piece. Just kind of what I came up with after everything that happened, this weekend was so beautiful. So I am going to dip that into some of this pretty fuchsia, and we're going to bring that down into the fuchsia here. So Trisha has a business called Mimi's Craft Cottage. And she sent me a picture of something her grandson painted just to show me, and said something about him he loves to paint. And I said, oh my goodness, he's really good. How old is he? And she said, oh, he's 13 and he really loves to do it, And I was like, oh, wow, that is just fantastic. So I encouraged her to put that picture in our group. We have a private group, Art and Craft VIPs, and she did. And as I have been getting ready for this event, we've had a couple of people that couldn't do it. And as I thought of who should I ask, because I was trying to remember people that might have told me they wanted to be in it in the past, or mentioned they might want to be in it or something. I was trying to find those people. I was going through old messages and old emails trying to find, and be sure I hadn't skipped anybody and that kind of thing. And God said, God just brought that kid to my mind and said, ask him. And I immediately thought, oh no, he's 13 and his mom or parents probably would not want him on the internet doing that, who knows. I just kind of brushed it off because at that time I didn't know it was God. I just had that thought of, well, it grew, and I kept thinking, and obviously being nudged. So I did. I messaged Trisha and I said, I don't know if y'all would be interested, but if he would be interested in painting with us, boy, we would love it. And I told her, he doesn't have to show his face if anybody's uncomfortable with that. In fact, if you want to paint or do something live, you can do what I'm doing now. You don't have to show your face. So some people feel leery about, there's weirdos out there and things, and there are. And so that's just something you can do it just like I'm doing. You can just have it on your project. I'm going back and doing some purple without the pink this time to go a little further out. So anyway, long story short, Jace painted for us and was fantastic. When you think about how he did that at 13, it's just amazing, because where I was at 13, there's no way I would have gotten on with a group of older ladies and painted live. I would have been petrified. I would have been too nervous. I would have been self-conscious, all the things. So he did great. God has clearly given him a talent, and I hope that he will keep using it, because, in my opinion, it could be a ministry for people. He could paint and give things away to elderly. He could raise money for college. I mean, when God gives you that kind of talent, boy, I love to see people use it. So anyway, he brought in a really great number for his art, as he should, and it was just a huge blessing for us. So I loved that he participated. It was really fun. Yes, right? Dana, I thought the same thing. I just was so blown away with his maturity level. And, don't we all kind of think back on our kids? And I was just like, oh, my kids could have never, they won't show their face on social media now. Yeah, it was pretty darn amazing. Now I'm going to kind of go back and clean this up a little bit, because I didn't have a square, or I didn't use a square on this. It's not, you can see that I didn't do it even. If you're going to do this, and I need to redo this on a square, you want to kind of have it more even, because we've got pink here, but we've got purple here. You see what I'm saying? But I really just want to show you all this technique and kind of the idea of building in these layers with this acrylic paint. So just making these petal shapes with this large round brush. I'm just kind of going with a second layer on top. You like it? Good. And then this is the darker yellow I'm going on top with, and doing another layer with this in the petal motions all around. Thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, y'all get the idea. I do want to do this on a square and keep it for kind of like, this was my piece after the Alzheimer's event. It kind of comes from a place of just worship and awe. I just have been stunned at what everybody did. I have a little video to share with y'all today. I didn't put it up yet. I've been posting a lot and I kind of have to space them out. I appreciate if you guys do see any of my posts, if you will just give it a heart or a like or something, because they get real stagnant, and we need that engagement really bad to keep our page going. So appreciate you guys that do that for me. Just coming back and kind of enlarging, going up into that pink with our yellow. Hi, Marie. That's okay. I'm glad you're live. I know, Cindy. It's so true. It is so true. You know, and I know we had a lot of storms over the weekend, and we saw a tornado in Texas that did a lot of damage. But you know what? It just shows, you know, afterwards, you just see the people come together. You see people donate. You see people come in from other parts of Texas, help with cleanup. You know, we live in a fallen world that's going to have evil, it's going to have weather problems, it's going to have all that stuff, but God still brings his people who will help and support and do and serve. And so let's see. Hi, Monica, Texas Breeze Creations. Kind of looks like tie-dyed. It kind of does. Interesting. Yes. Gives me tears knowing it was him. Me too, Cindy. I did. I cried yesterday. Especially last night watching Dina. You know, it was getting really late for me because I'd been up so much and I didn't sleep much the night before. I'm going back over our pink with our pink and white, you see. Just doing some more of these little petal motions. Letting that brush do it, y'all. This is nothing that you can't do. We're just tapping down with that brush. And so yes, I got super emotional watching them, and they were the perfect finale. They ended us with a sweet prayer, and you know, Kenny always adds so much with his comments and his prayers for everybody. And but it was a real good day of unity and togetherness, and I just loved it. Loved it. Thank you. Your mom always told me art was a gift. Oh, I love that. Michelle, yes. Listen, none of us are good at everything. You know, so you're good at some things that others aren't good at. Some people are good at math, but they can't paint. Some people are good at painting, but we can't do math. So, you know, and then God gives special abilities to certain people to do things even better than the rest of us. So you just do what you can do with what he's given you, and use whatever gift it is. It could be, it's different for all of us, and just use it. And you know, I always say, if we just can kind of get out of the way, get over ourselves, quit worrying about ourselves, and just say, how do you want to use me today? He'll use you because he needs us. He doesn't need us, but he does use us. So he can do whatever he wants to with or without us, but he does choose to use us if we're willing. So we got to get out of the way and just be willing. Just say yes, whatever it is. What keeps me involved is a unity with God in prayer. Aw, good. Good. Some of the crafters made me get... I know, Elizabeth. There was lots of really sweet stories about, you know, what people have been through themselves or known, you know, of someone. I know somebody participated in the event in honor of another creator's mother, and that's a sweet thing to do. Like, it's just it was a great day of sharing and listening and hearing other perspectives and other experiences and all that. So yeah, I think, anybody would probably really love to go back and watch the tutorials and hear the conversations if you weren't live. If anybody is like, wow, I wish I'd known, I would have loved to have been a part, let us know for next year. I do this every year. I just look forward to it and kind of start planning it about 6 months in advance. It takes a lot of planning and prep work and behind the scenes work, and it's a joy. I don't consider it work. I mean, it is work, but I love it so much because it's just something we can do to help other people. And I know, I've been there. I've said this 100 times this weekend, but Guide 2 has some information if you are struggling or maybe suspect somebody in your family might have Alzheimer's or dementia. So you can always get into that group, Creatives for Alzheimer's, and see Guide 2. It's got lots of resources. You can find, toll-free number for the Alzheimer's Association, all kind of websites to learn things, all that. And then, like I said, Wednesday, right here in Craft Around the Clock, and we did stream ours in Craft Around the Clock too, but Wednesday will be Sonia's She Shed Sensations Alzheimer's event, and so another chance to hear more stories and support more creatives and see more tutorials and all the things. So we've got a lot going on this month. Good morning, Cheryl. Oh, Tamara, it was awesome. Awesome journal. Yes, Perryton is where the damage was that I saw. I don't know of other places. That's why I said at the beginning, if you've got a town that was hit by a tornado or something, please let us know. We can be praying for you and your town. And it's always cool to see so many people come together and get it cleaned up really fast. It's amazing. But anytime tragedy strikes and you see Satan working in the world, you also see God's people coming together and serving. And there's a lot of good people out there. I'm going to finish by using this purple and kind of bringing this down on the bottom here, just in some, petal-like shapes, even though it's going to just look more solid down here. But we've had one brush this entire time, super easy. Super, super easy. Y'all share your Father's Day stories too, if you had a good day yesterday or if you had a hard day. My dad's been gone a long time, and so we just, focus on my husband and father-in-law and, the others that we still have, right? So it's hard when you don't have your daddy. I know so many people that are daddy's girls. I love that. I always wanted that kind of relationship. I didn't get to have that, but that's okay because God more than made up for what I didn't have, more than. He's such a good father. Okay, there we go. I'm going to dry this, and then we're going to do one more step right on top of what we just did. Your daddy's in heaven, Michelle. That's exactly what it's supposed to do, Deb. That's why we did the lightest part with a little bit of white so that your eye is drawn in. Absolutely. Perfect. You don't paint much anymore? That's okay. I'm glad you enjoy watching. Yay, Dana. Awesome. Yours is so cute. I've had a few people say, I got the tracer, I'm going to paint it. I'm an adult and I enjoy it. And I'm like, heck yes. I mean, obviously I enjoy it. That's why I choose what I choose. We don't have to be 7 years old to paint a giraffe or a tree frog or whatever. I mean, we can enjoy that too and then give it away. So give it, you know, maybe you want to give it to a child, a grandchild, a neighbor. You know, have a few things on hand, and then when you find out your little neighbor is turning 6 years old today, you can go run inside and grab it and say, oh, I've got something for you. I mean, think about that, how that makes their day. Y'all used to hear me talk about my sweet little neighbor, and he moved away, so I don't have a little cutie pie anymore right by me. But it's fun to do things for other people like that, you know, are definitely not expecting it. Hi, Gretchen. How are you today? You still like coloring with crayons, Tamara? Hey, I say this a lot. When my kids were little, we colored a lot. And I absolutely would continue coloring when they lost interest. I was still at the table coloring away. Okay, I'm going to load up my brush with the light yellow. I've kind of mixed it with some white. I am going to take a lot of it off so that my brush is not soaking wet with paint. And we're going to tap over in petal shapes all over this whole thing. And that's going to kind of tone down some of the areas that need a little toning down, kind of blend those together. But then we're going to even go over our other areas. I know it's going to, y'all are going to be like, what? But I've already done this and it turned out really pretty. So we're going to do it. So we're going to just tap, tap, tap. And making these little petal shapes with your brush with that yellow. Again, it's really a dry brush. I don't have any water on my brush, and I'm just kind of tapping it down, going around the circle. Right on top of that pink. And I'm not trying to, you know, stay on the same exact, I'm just going around. So you don't overthink it. You just tap, tap, tap real quick. Don't worry about it. Some of that pink's going to show through. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate those stars. It's so nice to get them, although not expected ever. You know, it's just like a little tip or something. I think of it like a little tip. And, you know, we're in a tip culture that's out of control, so please don't think you have to do it, but it is fun. I don't know about y'all, but like there's a tip jar at everywhere you go. Like, build your own salad, and then there's a tip jar when you pay. No. Somebody needs to tip me for making my salad and bagging it up. Right? Oh, I see Tamara's comment. I don't know who that is to, but yes. Listen, you know, sometimes, at least for me, it was a real sacrifice, especially before my mom, we moved her here. She lived in Abilene, which is about a 3.5 hour drive, or three and 15 minutes, you know, from where we live. And I would get off work, I would pack my bag and take it to work. And when I got off, I just drove straight from work to Abilene and stayed for the weekend. And then Saturday night, drove home late, and then got up and went to work Monday morning. Or did I say Sunday night? Sunday night would drive home and then get up and go to work Sunday morning. So we had a lot of hard days and a lot of time on the road. But, you know, until you can get them moved closer or a situation works out, sometimes that's just what you have to do. Take that time and spend with them. You know, I used to kind of, I just dreaded it because it was hard. It was hard. But now I just am so grateful for every minute I had with her. And I wish I had gone more and done more with her, you know. You're never going to think, I really did too much. You'll never think that. You'll always think, I wish I'd done more. I wish I'd been there more. So anytime they want to do something with you, I encourage you to do it, you know, while you have your parent or grandparent or whoever it is. Okay, So now we've got kind of that soft ray, right? Thanks, Elizabeth. Excuse me. To check yourself out at the Dollar... So sorry. At the Dollar General? Now that's new. See, this is nuts. Thank you, Sheila. I see you there. I cannot believe that this is what we knew that was going to happen, though, when we started all lining up and checking ourselves out at Walmart. Thank you. We knew that this was going to, they're like, oh, okay, we can save money on employees, and they'll do it. Okay. I'm just doing a few more, and then I'm going to write something on here. And I think I might even lighten the center up a little bit. But Deb made the comment I was hoping to see of how this should draw our eye into the center. Everything we did kind of should oops, make up. I just messed that up right there, but that's okay. We're going to blend. Can't even tell. But it should kind of show you that really bright center. And that is my kind of take on, you know, having God as the center of my life. That's the goal, is just to every day have Him be the center, because then everything I do comes from Him and is just an overflow of what He does for me and what He's done in my life. And so that's kind of where this came from, and just how what He did this weekend was so amazing. And everything we did was kind of an overflow from Him. All right, can y'all see the bottom there? I want to write something on here. I'm using I just got some new ones in. I ordered the set of 4. This is in my link tree, or not my link tree, but you can get to it by that. Like if you go on my page, I do have like a pinned post with kind of like my link tree where you can go to all the things, and these are in my Amazon list for paint supplies, and I just love these gold markers, so I just got some more in. I don't like my handwriting, but I'm going to do it because these markers help a lot. Trying to think if I need to go to the next line or not. I sign it with gold even though I'm not quite done. I'm going to do one more thing. Okay, so we've got great is the Lord and most worthy of praise, Psalm 14:53. And let's see if we want to add our secret sauce here in the middle. How are we doing on time? We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. They have silver and copper. Yes, they do. I haven't needed them, I guess. I haven't ordered them. Okay, let me clean this brush because I still want to use this same brush. We have not changed from the brush. Hi, Jeannie. Oh, Jeannie, I'm so glad you're a part of the event this weekend, and I really enjoyed getting to know you a little bit. I always really love getting to involve people that I don't know well, so it was fun. I'm going to put a little bit of this in the center, just this kind of pretty white pearl, and then have it kind of radiate out, because that's how it should be, right? God is the center and radiates out, and then we can shine our light to everybody else. So I think of each petal. When I did my practice run on this, I was like, each petal was one of you guys. If you were here this weekend, if you shared a post, if you donated, if you gave an encouraging word, if you shared a story, if you prayed, you know, just everybody had some part, right? And it didn't have to be the same part. That's the beauty of collaboration and teamwork, is everybody just do whatever they're gifted in, or do something, no matter how small. You know, if you gave $5, then you've got a pedal on here. You know, if you just were there, if you just watched anything, then you've got a pedal. And then God's love through the center just shines out through all that was done. That's kind of my story on this piece. And I do want to redo this in a square size to make it perfectly center, and then have this up. I'm kind of starting to do that more, is having things that are important to me up and visible as a reminder. So when I get down, if maybe my numbers are bad, you know, all the silly things that we get down about as a business owner, I can just look up and see, you know what, quit worrying. God's got this. He's going to do what He's going to do. And you can just sit back and join the ride, you know. Just join Him. It's not what we're doing, it's what He's doing. And we're just along for the ride. At least for me. At least I'm speaking for me. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Can y'all see the pretty sparkle or the shimmer with that? Oh, yes, I see it. Hope y'all can see it. Hearts if you can see it, because... Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Elaine. I appreciate it. Thanks, Lori. Not yet, but I will. I actually rested a little bit yesterday. I took a good nap. So needed. I was so tired. I'm still really tired. I can tell that it's like I'm trying to get sick, which I hate. You know how you can just feel your body is so tired and everything. I'm going to go over this a little bit and kind of... This is just my own handwriting, but you could definitely print out, you know, type it and print it and then trace it if you want like really good handwriting. I'm happy to do that if anybody wants that, because I might do that for me so that my next one will be really neat. So I could give y'all that too. Just this verse would be good. I want to just keep recognizing that all of the good things come from Him, and He sure showed up. So He showed up and brought y'all. Yeah, me too. Oh, thanks, Janice. You know, it's okay. It's just, it's not as pretty as I'd like it to be, but, you know, I'm not one that has to be, you know, guys, I'm not one that has to be perfect, or I'm okay with it just being my handwriting, pretty much. It's not too bad. Okay, I like it. Is there anything y'all would add or change? Yes, agree, Lisa. Me too, for sure. I mean, when y'all were saying Saturday, like, oh, you've done so good. No, I mean, I'm telling you, it's not me. Thanks, Sherry. Great having you. Sherry, did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy being a part? Thank you, guys. Thank you, Elizabeth. Is anybody going to try one? You saw how easy we used one brush the whole time. Thank you, Marilyn and Cheryl and Tamara. I mean, I wish I had that square to do it center, but you could, forget the words here, but you know, you could make it come like this, you know, like a sideways kind of thing. I mean, you can take the technique and do what you want to do with it, because the technique is literally just taking your brush with your paint and letting that brush do the work. You're letting that brush make the petals. So see what I mean about if you did it this way, how cute that would be? So like if your canvas is a rectangle, you could just do it. Oh, that'd be cute. I like that. Maybe I'll do that next time. I kind of like it this way too. So you get the idea. Do take it and run, y'all. He's good to us. Yes, I provide for 100%, Cynthia. You know that. I sure do. I know you know that. Thank you guys for being here again. Now, up in the description of this video is a link to Craft Round the Clock, and you can go see the next creator. I believe it's Fox and Smocks. I looked at it early this morning, and I don't remember, but pretty sure. So, but you can go there to go to her page if you'd like to. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, and thank you again for all you did. I appreciate you all. If you didn't get to donate and you still wanted to, you can. Just see my page. Love you guys. Bye-bye.